Thanks, Hollywood.
Alright.
Yay!
Yay!
Alright, so we ready?
Ready.
Can you turn this down a little?
No.
Turn it up!
Crank it. Turn it up. Turn it up. Turn it up.
Mix,
Turn it up.
How to get your neighbors to hate you. 30 years old.
30 years.
Today, this very day that we're
very
filming.
day. Yes.
On 2018.
Yeah, Brian was like 20 years old when that was
Jesus
aired.
Christ. Hey, all I care about is Toad shines in this one.
No.
He does.
No.
He picks fast.
Because poison mushrooms are from the Japanese Super Mario Brothers too.
Oh, yeah, I figured
The
that.
Princess and Toad were the two best characters.
Oh, for sure. Princess was number one.
Holler at your boy.
So don't donkey panic. This one should be good.
Oh. I think I'm going to step up and go first.
Oh!
Yeah, he's gonna start with the easy level.
It's
true.
That's the legit first.
Unmute.
Unmute.
Choose.
It looks like they have Dennis dies. Like
Oh, that was bad choice. It's like Game Boy right there. Whoa.
Wouldn't it be funny if I just like beat this game without dying?
No, because we're gonna
We're
mix
gonna
up.
trade off, yeah, we're gonna mix up.
Is that
Did
possible
you not
for you
hear
to
it?
beat a game?
That's why I think.
Oh!
I always call these guys like the bread guys. They look like a loaf of bread.
Who?
The Shy Guys?
Yeah, they always look like a loaf of bread.
Ow.
Do you eat pink bread?
You guys do not look at them and think that they have a bread-like shape to them.
No!
Fuck you guys. They look like bread.
They do not!
Those right there. That's
Yes,
bread.
it looks like a piece of bread. Like a loaf of bread.
Maybe the reddish brownish one, maybe.
No.
It's a stretch though.
I always thought those guys were big ninjas.
Can we
this-
send
I
you
was
for a
gonna
drug
say
test?
ninjas.
Because I think you're smoking something, man.
Well, when I was a child,
You were smoking
Last
a lot of
year.
stuff?
Smoking a lot of weed.
Smoked a lot as a kid.
hello there. JoeBot here. Here to talk about the 30th anniversary of Super Mario Brothers 2. Yeah, it's kind of a weird game. It was the one Mario game we didn't own. We would either rent it or play it somewhere else. I never got far in the game. Never really got far in any Mario game, to be honest, but I feel like Mario Brothers 2 was just garbage. That rat guy with the bombs kicked my ass every time. I will say the one good thing about the game that I really love was Toad. I mean, this was like Toad's time to shine. I'm definitely hashtag Team Toad. Fuck Yoshi. Yoshi is a glorified pet. So happy 30 years of Toad kicking ass like he rightfully fucking deserves. Super Mario Brothers, peace.
30 years. Mario Bros. 2.
Yeah, this beer is not 30 years old. God.
I'm a Luigi.
Oh God, his jump sucks.
No way.
Look at him kick! Look at him kick! Look at him kick!
Oh God.
If you know what you're doing with Luigi, dude, bumps.
Because with Luigi, you can avoid a lot of stuff just by being able to jump really high.
Oh crap! I gotta be Luigi.
You got me Luigi. I'm a Luigi.
Mario, hey, brother.
I'm Mario. Are you in this mansion? Super Mario Brothers 2 was always interesting to me. The one thing that I would say about the 30-year anniversary that I liked the most about it was the fact that they had a lot of ways to go around the levels. Like even the first stage, you could either enter the last level like in the back to where you'd have to hop up to get to the boss, or you could just go straight through like normal. And I really enjoyed that a lot of Super Mario Brothers 2. There were so many different ways to play that game. I remember like one of the stages, it was like a quicksand level where you could go under and just, as long as you kept jumping and just kept, going along the, the bricks, like at the end of it, you would find you could warp to the next round. I would definitely say for, now that it's been 30 years since Super Mario Brothers 2, that it would be interesting now, like for another Mario game, like what would Mario dream about now after 30 years of adventures and a couple other things? Like, wouldn't it be interesting to know, like, what else could he be, cooking up in his brain? Like, what would be I guess like a new kind of game where we could see like what would Mario be dreaming now. Other than that, I mean, Super Mario Bros. 2 is a solid game. It was enjoying. Yeah, it's Doki Doki Panic that now everyone knows, but back then, Super Mario Bros. 2 was Super Mario Bros. 2. We didn't know that it was a remake or any kind of thing. So, you know, not to knock at the lost Super Mario Bros. 2 in Japan, like the lost levels. Like, you know, that's a hard game and it's entertaining. But for me, Super Mario Bros. 2, for us, you know, here in America, that's how I felt about Super Mario Bros. 2. It was the second game, and I liked about the idea was it was a sequel, but it was completely different. It wasn't the same old, and it didn't model what the first one was, you know, succeeded as. It was a complete different adventure, and had a lot of different bosses. And to this day, like what I kind of think is a little downgraded is that a lot of the bosses now, it's like usually you're going against Bowser. Hey, I'd love to see Wart come back. I'd love to see Bowser come back. So, again, if we could see what Mario's dreaming now after 30 years, I think that would be pretty sweet. Good game. You know, happy to play it. Happy 30th anniversary, Super Mario Bros. 2.
They don't really have a face.
Whoa! What?
Whoa!
I didn't know you could do that.
Can do that?
I
That's
did
crazy.
not know that was a thing.
That was crazy.
Carry me, please. He looks super skirt that way.
Yeah, he does.
Oh yeah, his eyes are all like woo woo.
He sees Princess as Peach.
Oh, there he is.
Mouser.
Dude, look at those shades. Dude, his future is bright.
I'm throwing bombs and I've got sunglasses. What are you gonna
Oh,
do? It looks like Joe's gonna face his enemy. Oh no, maybe not. Oh man, look at him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright.
Woo!
Dover's everyone.
You're welcome.
Damn it, that song's been stuck in my head forever.
What, Fuji? You're welcome.
No, you're welcome.
What the hell song is that?
From Moana?
Oh, I never saw it.
I know you won't watch it.
It's The Rock.
You've never
heard The Rock sing.
It's pretty amazing.
I love that song.
I've been like, I'm gonna watch Moana, and you were like,
Did you ever?
Oh shit!
Football.
fuck on, fuck!
Oh.
That's why you gotta alternate.
It's kind of worth
I
it.
threw up a little.
You gotta alternate.
Give him the heart! He needs a heart!
He needs to.
This is awesome.
You get extra. You get hearts
Fantastic.
for killing so many guys. There's a
Oh,
star.
there we go. Good. Okay.
Make sure
You
get
throw
the right,
up?
Right.
Are you okay?
Everything is fine. What's everyone going on about here?
Oh god.
He's chose poorly.
What the fuck? Oh, you hit him.
Have
fun with that.
I have to do this shit.
I'll do this. Where was I 30 years ago? I was in Edwardsville, Illinois, and we had a few Nintendo games: Super Mario Brothers, Duck Hunt, RC Pro Am, Burger Time, and then Super Mario Brothers 2 came out. And you didn't just have to play as Mario. It doesn't hold up as well as 1 or 3, but still a really good game. I still like the soundtrack to Mario 2. Not as much as 3. 3 is the best soundtrack. 1's really good too, but like soundtrack's really good. It doesn't hold up over time like the other games. You know, my sister beat it first. You know, she beat Wart, and she said she didn't. I didn't get to see the sequence because I wasn't home, but I got to see the end sequence of Mario dreaming. I guess it wasn't how he dreams, but anyways, which makes sense why it's out of the whack of 1 and 3 because it's a dream. Mario's got some messed up dreams, let me tell you. Mario 2, solid game, good memories. Happy 30th birthday, Super Mario 2.
You gotta hit him with those.
No, you don't.
Oh, you don't.
I have to jump over there with that though, right?
If you wanted to.
Oh.
Because you can build yourself a wall. No, you can't.
Yeah, you gotta make America great again.
You gotta build that wall. It's gonna be so huge.
And Birdo's gonna pay for it.
Birdo's gonna pay for it.
Oh, that was like almost perfect.
Maybe we shouldn't go in that room.
Yeah, let's just like.
Do we need to?
No.
I don't
thought
think
we
so.
There's a little too many of these guys.
Too many cooks?
There were too many.
How come sometimes you just like a half jump?
I don't know.
Oh, there's a ladder.
Yeah, there's a ladder.
That's our job,
Oh, you farted. God damn it.
It's revenge.
Oh god.
And we get a game over.
Oh,
No, don't be blowing it next to me.
Oh, God!
Asshole! Oh, everyone, thanks for coming out. Yeah. Well,
This has been fun.
oh!
Jesus.
That is sharp. It's sharp.
I can't smell it. No.
God, it's more of like a knife than a smell.
Alright, Super Mario Brothers 2. Honestly, I think I played Super Mario Brothers 2 more than the first one. It was more fun for me, honestly. Having a character select was pretty awesome. Being able to play as all the different people. Of course, I defaulted to the princess most of the time just because floating is easy mode in that game, and you can pretty much just go wherever you wanted to. It was a lot easier to play as the princess. Yeah, when 3 came out, I think I started playing that one more, but for a while there, Super Mario Bros. 2 was my game more than the first one. Still like the first one, but, given a choice between the two of them, I think I'd play the Super Mario Bros. 2 pretty much any day. And, growing up and finding out, like, the history behind it, it's even more interesting, the fact that it was a completely different game that was kind of reskinned to be about Mario. That's pretty awesome. Yeah, it's one of my favorite Nintendo games, honestly. And still love playing it today. Beat it a handful of times, I know that, but even just like playing the first few levels was always fun for me.
Yeah.
oh God!
I was
Oh,
out
God!
of the room.
Gonna drop right on
Oh!
it! Like I saw that happening, like you're gonna drop right on it.
Oh!
Oh.
Mission not small! Watch this guy!
On the stairs!
The reactions.
My memories of Super Mario Brothers 2. So, I had the first game, played it, loved it, of course. The second game we got, I don't even exactly remember when it came out, but we were living in our old house. It was me and my younger sister, and we played it. It was weird because it was different. It was like, who do you choose to play? And I always chose Peach because she could fly. Not necessarily because she was a girl, but just because she could fly a little. Luigi had that weird kick. Kick jump. It's like, what the fuck is that? Weird. Mario was like plain Jane, whatever. And Toad was like pretty neat too. He was like my second. If I had to choose, it'd be Peach, Toad, Mario, and then Luigi, of course. But yeah, the game was different. It was weird. It was like not like the other one. So I guess, I don't know. It was fun. I remember being fun. The most vivid memory and the most memories I have about Mario Brothers 2 is that it was a game that my mom played. My mom is not a gamer. She does not play video games. She does not necessarily get along very well with technology. She can use a computer. She can use most stuff pretty well, but she doesn't game. But for some reason, that was one of the 2 games that she played that I remember her playing when we were kids. Her and my dad loved to play Galaga together. I don't know. They just enjoy playing it. My dad's not a gamer either, but yeah, he played that. She played that. And then Super Mario Brothers 2, my mom loved. She never played the first one. I never remember her playing the first one, but the second one she loved. and she would play and she wanted to beat the game. Which it seems so crazy because she doesn't like games now, so it's really weird. But we lived in a smaller house. It was like a 2-bedroom house, and for some reason, well, it was a 2-bedroom house, so my sister and I, we shared a room, we had bunk beds. And I know this story is so totally 80s or early 90s because it really wouldn't happen anymore because it's just how it is. But we would know the nights that she would stay up playing after we had gone to sleep because we'd wake up and next to the Nintendo, next to the TV, would be like an ashtray with a bunch of like cigarette butts in it. Which, I guess looking back, was probably terrible to be chain smoking and playing video games quietly while your children were sleeping in the same room. But, I don't know, it's fun. It's the memory that I have of Super Mario Bros. 2. So, the one game that my mom ever beat. And she did beat it. And it was fun to watch her. And she would get frustrated, and just like most people do when they play games. And, I don't know, it was just fun. It was a good time. I don't think I've ever actually, to this day, beat Mario 2. It's not usually my go-to, so maybe I will one day. Yeah, game on, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, yeah, we can get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, just
We put you through enough.
That's alright.
Oh, Fry Guy!
Hey, Fry Guy!
Oh my. Yeah,
It's Fry Guy versus Fry Guy.
it looks like a chipmunk.
Oh, no! Game over. I'm useless! Come on! There's no way you could do that again if you tried. Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit!
Wow.
Where's the timing on this? Okay, there you go.
Oop.
You missed a cherry.
That's
Well, doesn't matter.
That's
Whatever.
okay. That's okay.
Your next cherry, you know, will be a star.
Are we still in? Are you in 1 or 2?
This is 7-2.
This is 7-2.
This is it.
It's a friggin' shit show, too.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
Do we have any other lives, or is that it?
Got one more.
Beach. Let's give it to Joe.
Yeah, Joe, you can beat
What?
this game. You can beat this.
You can do it.
Remember when Joe was like, "What if I just beat this on my first try?"
Bro. Just don't wait for that thing to...
Hey, you plugged it up.
Nice.
Hey.
No!
Why would you do that?
Go in the room!
I thought you
Go
were
in the
telling
room.
me I
Go in
needed
the room!
No, go in the room! What are you doing?
Alright, here you go.
What's wrong with you?
Jesus Christ.
Oh, this bitch.
I can beat this guy.
Yeah, you can do it.
Oh no. I don't like this. I don't like
No,
this.
no, no, no,
I don't like
no.
this. I don't like this. I don't like this. Please get off this. I need it.
What was that?
Please get off this.
You can do this. You
Please get off this.
Get off this thing!
I did.
I definitely Doki panicked. In my pants.
I'm the one who panicked.
Joe and Andrew don't panicked.
Well,
Well,
yeah.
that's my mama.
Yay.
Thanks for watching. Save water, drink booze.
Where's Andrew at?
Truck.
And the truck.
Yeah.
Save water, drink booze. And then an Easter egg.
The Easter egg is Spain.
I keep forgetting. What?
Then
PlayStation turned on.
Is it because
You're
of this controller?
paused.
I know I hit pause real quick.
Yeah. How do you change it? Because how do you turn the PlayStation off?
You gotta change the input on the TV.
Off.
The remote's on the floor by the thing.
Did I break
Look
Amy?
at her face! Her face!
Like a cherry.
Why are you, what